in the wild tonight. And what I'm learning is guys, they don't come up to you anymore. Like, guys no longer approach you.
Men don't really approach women in the wild anymore. This is something that is very common. We all know this at this point. Dating apps, shout out. I posted a video about how guys don't really come up to girls anymore in bars. And did dating become men versus women? Like, I thought it was supposed to be fun.
Men are really making it easy for women to be okay to die alone. Like, literally.
And it's really fascinating and it's like really worrying to me.
What happened to men being able to hold a fucking conversation or just approach you properly?
Before we continue, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and turn on your notification.
I hate when I see a man that's so fine and then I pass him and he doesn't say anything. Like when people say, oh, girls don't shoot they shot. Yes, they do. If I look at you like this, like say you walking this way and I'm walking like this, and if I look at you like this, that's me shooting my shot. Come say something.
Could someone please explain to me why these men are going and liking like 4 or 5 of our pictures in a row and then no message? Like just liking 5 pictures in a row, no message, no nothing, no follow. Like what do you want me to do with that? Like, are you expecting me to message you because that's not happening?
Do you know what I've realized, yeah, is that men are starting to like have standards.
Lower it.
Oh, because guys, yeah, this guy literally, oh wait, the sun, oh wow, beautiful. Guys, I can't see, but I think I look beautiful. Guys, yeah, one of the guys that she was talking to was like, oh, so what are we gonna be? And then Candy was like, vibes. And he said, what's there? And he never spoke to her again.
The problem is that they're realizing I'm wicked too fast. You get?
Yeah.
That's why I didn't get my New Year's kiss. If they knew me slowly, they would have kissed me. But they asked me, what are we gonna be? I said, baby, we gonna be a moment.
Nothing is more mortifying than the fact that I just went to the grocery store and I walked by like 2 cute guys, and both of them I tried to do the thing where I like look them dead in the eyes and I'm like looking them up and down and smiling, like I don't know, and both of them like looked like they just saw a freaking ghost and like walked even faster. Like, this is why I'm involuntarily celibate.
Sometimes I think like, oh, if I act really crazy, out of this world crazy, he will not come back. He'll be scared. This always fucking backfires. They come back even stronger. I'm like fucking great.
People wonder why the birth rate is declining because men don't know how to fucking talk to women. Literally stopped texting a guy because I said, so when are we gonna go on a date? Got confused. He was like, I don't know what you mean. They want me to spell shit out for them. And then I do. And then they still don't do anything about it. And the crazy thing is then they act mad when I don't fucking respond to their text. And it's like, what do you want me to do, sir? I tried to spell it out for you and you literally couldn't compute.
I feel like it used to be a cute thing to say, to be like, oh, all men are horrible. Like, it just was like something to say. No, all men are horrible.
So I'm fully convinced that chivalry is in fact dead. You can't convince me otherwise. Where are the guys that are opening up your doors? Where are the guys texting you first? Where are the guys putting in the effort? Where are the guys that are asking you out on dates before they're asking to come over and hang out? Where's the effort? Honestly, what happened to dating? Like, I don't get it.
I just want to be in my soft girl era. But every man in the world is in their soft girl era too. And someone's got to be the fucking man. Guess it's going to have to be me.
I can't keep fucking doing this. Like, what the fuck is even going on? Everything that's happening and having to still go to work every day and pay bills and rent and stress about money and go to work and pretend like everything is fucking normal. This shit's not normal. And I don't know how much longer I can do this. It's like eating me from the inside out. Why aren't we doing something? What the fuck, you guys?
Extremely fucked up news I have heard recently is that if you're at a bar, okay, they did a study on this, it takes a man 29 flirty glances from you within a 10-minute period. 20 fucking 9 for him to register that you're interested and that you want him to approach you. 29. And that number goes up the more objectively attractive, charismatic, and hot you are. 20 fucking 9. So even if you think that this man knows that you're interested, he likely has no fucking clue.
Men be like, I like your energy. Like, you just got a good energy. I'm feeling your energy. Let me ruin your life. Let me ruin your life real fast. Like, nah, nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. I'm just trying to suck the light from out of your eyes. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to come into your life and ruin it a little bit. I see you doing your thing. You independent. You fine. You ain't asking for nothing. You chilling. You having a great time. You seem like a great person. Let me traumatize you. Let me traumatize you real quick, Mom.
I'm telling you right fucking now, I cannot stand on how people sit there, say that they don't ghost them, and then they fucking ghost people. I would literally ratherwise have someone tell me, oh, I'm not interested, or I'm not feeling this, or something. Why in the hell are you trying to make me feel like this? Now I'm sitting here overthinking, questioning, what the fuck did I do wrong? When in reality, you're the one that's being fucking childish and did not even tell me, like, oh, I'm not this, I'm not that. Okay, cool. Do you know how much easier it would be if you just fucking tell them that you're not feeling it no more or something, instead of just being a little fucking kid about this? Like, I'm so sick of fucking how it is. We're in our 30s and we're still doing this.
I got a question for the fellas. Why do y'all get girls' numbers and... Hold on, wait. Let me back that up. Why do y'all actively pursue and make a big deal out of getting a girl's number after approaching her? And then when you do get the number, you don't call or you ghost them. Why do y'all do that? Is it for sport? Is it to just say, hey, I got her number? Do y'all men take like a bet at the beginning of the night and then see how many numbers y'all can get or who y'all can talk to? Like, how does that work? Put me on game.
Why are guys so afraid to plan a date? And I don't want to say, oh, they're just being lazy. I really feel like it might be like they're scared and they don't want to scare her away with what they actually want to do. But like, you can't go wrong with, I'm not going to say the movies, because the movies for the first night is kind of like, but, you know, a dinner spot that you've seen on Instagram or a dinner spot that you always wanted to try, take her there. Like, that's so simple. That's so easy. And you can have great conversation. Or even, I always tell people, if you don't even know if you like this person for real or if the vibes are there, go to a coffee shop. You'll learn everything you know within like 30 minutes. If you actually want to take this person serious and you don't want to spend a bag on her because you don't know what her intentions are, like, okay.
Hello guys, so I really want to know like what is going on in the dating industry. Like, I put it that way, dating industry, because I don't understand it anymore. The men, they will just get your number and that's it. They will expect you to be chatting, they will expect you to be pursuing them like they're the princesses, daddy. What is going on? Like, why did you even get my number in the first place? Like, I'm curious. Why are you just watching my status? Anyway, I can't even see my status, but why are you just there? You're not saying anything. You're not making plans. You're not fixing dates. Am I supposed to do that? Am I supposed to now ask you out? Isn't it? Oh my God. Oof. It's just a person go marry like this.
Riddle me this. Riddle me fucking this, okay? What is with, I'm going to say people, re-engaging in a conversation with you, re-engaging communication with you, only for them to fall off the face of the fucking earth and leave you undelivered for 24 hours? Why don't you just leave me alone? Why did you re-engage? This is why I stay single. This is why I don't give people the time of day. Because anytime I'm even remotely fucking interested, ghost. Is this dating in 2025? This is what it is? Oh, I retire. I'm fucking out, dude. I am out. I'm going to do some arts and crafts because this... No fucking way, dude. I'm out.
No, but why do men do this? Seriously, why? Why do they do this? You know, they start flirting with you.
they start flirting with you. They are opening that door. They're just walking in there like, hey, beautiful. And then they start this whole thing where they make you fall in love with them, you know, and they try really, really hard. And once they get you, you know, once they get you to text them when they haven't texted you in a while and you're like, okay, maybe I should text now because maybe he's not gonna get back to me ever and I can't let that happen, so I'm gonna send him a cute picture of me and I'm gonna make a fool out of myself because I really like this guy because he told me about his traumatic past and now I feel for him. And once they get you to do that and then they just disappear on you, then they're like, I'm gonna bounce like a bouncy house, I'm out of here. And then they just pretend like none of it ever happened. Men are so good with dissociating. For real. It's their superpower. They dissociate like no other. They pretend like none of it ever happened. They're like me when it comes to my childhood trauma. It's just, it never happened.
So I'm sitting here getting ready to go to the DMV and I just thought about something and I wanted to make sure that I'm not the only girl who experiences this because I would be just annoyed if I was. It seems like every single time I actually start to like a guy, and it's not easy for me to like someone, but like it takes me a while. And it seems like every time I finally start to like a guy, finally start to fall for them, they disappear. They start pulling back. They start like ghosting me. It's the weirdest thing ever. And it happens to almost every single guy that I've ever like expressed interest in. Once I start liking them, they're gone. Just like that. And this always happens with guys who are chasing me, who like I just didn't want to give a chance to. And then I finally give them a chance and that's like, I guess all they needed was just to like prove that they could get me to be interested in them. And then they leave. Like, what the fuck? And it's just like, this is why I don't show interest in people. Because then they do this and then it makes you look embarrassing because I didn't like you anyways. And now the fact that I like you, you're going to go run away. Okay. And now I actually care. It's pathological, I think. Has anyone else experienced this? Like, please say it's not only me.
Sassy man apocalypse, this, that, whatever. No, shy man apocalypse. You know what's low-key been giving me the ick recently? Not that you ask or care, but I'm going to tell you anyway. The art of approaching a girl in public has died. I've got 2 bones to pick. Number 1 is men who see you in public and then reach out to you on socials the next day instead of just coming up to you. Like, honestly, it's good intention, but no, it's just such an ick. You have to like hide behind your phone and you can't just like come up to me. Like, I'm 5'4", I'm not that intimidating. Additionally, this one irks me even more, but men who add you by search on Snapchat without asking for your Snapchat, whether they saw you in public or they saw you on Instagram or whatever it may be, like, I didn't give you my Snap, number 1, kind of just crazy that you found it. I mean, it's not that hard to find. It's literally my name. I don't know. To me, it's like if you see me on Instagram, like DM me. If you see me in person, start a conversation with me. The last thing I want you to do is just out of the blue add me on Snap. Me personally, I don't add any randos back on Snap unless I like know them. So yeah, that's my little rant for the day. Not that this will change it, but just putting it out there.
I know there's more to life than like dating and finding a man, and that's all I make videos about, but it's just something I'm really passionate about, and I feel like the girls on here get it, and it's like you guys are like we're on FaceTime, you know, you're like my diary. I tell you everything, things I probably shouldn't, but it's like there needs to be a study done on men in this generation because they don't know how to date, they don't know how to communicate. I got so violently ghosted by this guy this past week, and it's like out of nowhere. Like, we went on a date last Saturday, went swimming, we hung out the very next day, beautiful, like we were just hitting it off. Later on that week, came over to my place, like gave me some sweatshirts that he didn't want anymore, gave me his sweatshirts, kissed me on the lips goodbye. The very next day, ghosted. Isn't that so fun? Like, isn't that, I love that. I just love that part about dating, when you like think things are going really good and it's like, it's like, oh my god, like this is it. Ghosted. Yeah, like literally have not heard from him since. I even texted him, like I double texted him, which like hurts my pride because I'm the princess, okay? I'm not supposed to be doing the chasing. Anyways, I texted him again and I was like, so like we're just done here.
Question mark. Because it hurts my feelings more to be ghosted than if you were just upfront and said, like, you're ugly and I hate you and I don't want to talk to you anymore. That would hurt my feelings less. And my pride, okay? So, yeah, I texted him and I was like, hey, like, what's going on? Like, are we done here? No answer. Yeah, it's like, I've never been so violently ghosted in my life. Like, who knew that was a thing? I love dating.
I'm purposefully not dating, but dating is still somehow finding its way into my life and pissing me off. Okay, so this past weekend, me and my friends were out at a bar. Mind you, I don't have dating apps anymore. I deleted them. I was kind of just doing my own thing. I literally said out loud, I don't want a boyfriend. I'm really not interested in guys right now. We go to a bar. We go up to a group of guys. We start talking to them, whatever. I really was not feeling a vibe from any of them, but I wasn't really looking for a vibe. Like, I was just looking to have fun. My friend ended up leaving and going home a little earlier than a couple other girls. And then one of the guys ends up getting my number from one of my friends that I was with. And he texted me like, hey, I met you at this bar last night. Do you want to go out on a date? And I was like, I thought he was cute at the bar. Was I trying to flirt with him or anything? No. I answered and I was like, sure. I mean, if you're going to text me and like go out of your way and ask me on a date, like, yeah, I'll go. Still don't really know what I'm looking for in relationships, but I wasn't out on Hinge like searching for this. He just asked me, so I was like, all right, whatever, I'll go. The date was supposed to be today. He texted me on Saturday and was like, does Monday work? And I was like, yeah, that works fine. Now it's Monday at 11. He like picked a place on Saturday, but he never set the time. He didn't text me till this morning and he was just like making small talk. So now I'm confused and I'm annoyed that I'm confused because at my core, I don't really care if I go or not, but I want to know if I'm going or not, but I don't want to ask him if we're going or not. Does anybody understand that? I don't know if he's just being oblivious and he's not someone that dates a lot, but then I'm like, okay, well, someone that I would want to go on a date with would know to set the time and the place. I'm just like, why is this happening when I'm not even trying to have it happen? Do I ask him when we're meeting or do I just let it go? Like, I have a day today that I want to get things done and now this is in the back of my mind and it's pissing me off. And that's how I feel about dating right now. Like, I'm not even trying to date and it's still pissing me off.
Someone explained to me why men want to be princesses in 2026. I matched with a guy on Hinge recently and his very first message was, what day are you free for drinks? I was like, okay, we love a man that takes initiative to plan the date. So I said Thursday or Friday. And he responded saying time and place for Friday. Does that sound good? And I was like, yeah, that works. And then he gave me his number. I immediately didn't love that because you're the man. You text me. Why are you making me text you? But at the same time, I could appreciate that he did take the initiative to plan the date. So I was like, okay, I'll text him, but I was wondering why he wasn't really making any conversation. On Tuesday, I texted him my name and I said, hi, it's Mina. And he responded with his name - Hinge. Why are you texting me your name? I texted you. I know who you are. Also, why are you still not making any conversation? I didn't love that and I thought that was weird. So I gave it one more try and I kind of made a joke about it. And I was like, oh, is Hinge your last name? And he responded a day later saying, of course, LOL, and then told me his last name. So at this point, it's Thursday. You still have not made any conversation and haven't mentioned going out again. So at this point, like, as far as I'm concerned, we're not going out because I don't go on dates if you don't confirm the day of. So Friday rolls around, still haven't heard from him all day, and it's 8 p.m. I'm chilling at home, fully assuming we're not going on this date because you clearly don't want to talk to me. And then I get a text from him saying, running 10 minutes behind. To where? To what? I'm not coming out. So I said, oh, I didn't think we were on because I hadn't heard from you. And here's what he said to that. Shouldn't have to confirm plans we already made. You could have confirmed as well. Okay, male baddies, come to the front, show yourselves. To that, I just responded, take care, princess. And he did not like that. He immediately got mad and went off on me with a response that's giving very incel?
You're not going to believe this, but I'm going to share with you some ways that I think have been beneficial to me in my dating journey, in meeting people. One, I've joined a dating app and I've paid for a membership, and I only communicate with people who are also paid members. I have reasons for that, because if someone is on a dating app, if a man is on a dating app and he's only using the free service, and he says, oh, you know, message me because I can't see likes, or message me, or here's, and he gives you a cryptid thing of his telephone or an email or something like that, I'm not communicating with him, because he's not serious about it. I mean, if he was looking for a lifetime partner, he'd be willing to spend $29 and meet somebody. So that's one. Only communicate with men that are paid members. Secondly, do not communicate more than 3 days with them if they're not showing an interest. And I don't mean 3 consecutive days, because not everybody's logged into the dating app every day. 3 separate days, whether it's a day, then 2 or 3 days you don't hear from them inside the dating app, and then the third day, the 3 separate days of communicating. By the end of day 3 of the communication, if they're not making an effort to say, hey, you know, well, you live, you know, 40 minutes away, or they're not making some kind of communication that they're trying to sort out how to meet you in person, where, when, what kind of things you would like to do on a first date, that sort of thing. If they're not making any effort in that, by day 4, they're done. I am no longer communicating with them. The reason for that is because you can get stuck in this loop of just being their chat buddy. I'm not interested in being anybody's chat buddy, so they just get kicked to the side. I'm not. Day 4, hey, how are you? Good morning, beautiful. I'm not answering them. I'm just not. They'll either step up or step off. It's that simple. And you say, well, yeah, but I might be losing out on somebody. No, you're not losing out on anybody. You're not losing out on meeting somebody, because they are not going to meet you anyway. They're just going to waste your time in the chatting. Another thing that I do is that I will say, hey, I love coffee. If you ever want to get together with coffee, over a coffee, I'd be glad to meet with you. I'll actually say so, and then leave it up to them. They're like, hey, that sounds like a great idea. How about we meet tomorrow for coffee, that sort of thing. And I also do, originally, a year or 2 ago, I wouldn't have met for a coffee. I was like, oh, this cheap bastard. But the longer I'm dating, the more I realize that I personally prefer a coffee date, because then I'm not stuck in a restaurant with someone if they're not a good match, and I'm not having to deal with the awkwardness of leaving, which I did recently, get up and leave. You never know how that's going to turn out. You just don't know how they're going to react if they're acting poorly, badly, in a restaurant already, saying and doing things that you don't approve of and you want to leave. If they're already showing bad behavior, how bad might the behavior get if you get up and walk out? So I do prefer a coffee date, so that I can quickly excuse myself, thank them for their time, and leave, and never deal with them again if it's not a good match, or if it's someone that I just feel friendly with and not romantically connected to. I can at least have the time to talk with them and maybe even make friends, but not stuck in a restaurant. So don't discourage the coffee date. Also, the other thing the coffee date does is it doesn't mess up your whole evening. You've gotten dressed, you've got your best shoes on, your favorite earrings, you've had your hair done, you've got, you know, an outfit that needs dry cleaning afterwards, and all of that, the hour and a half that it took you to get yourself together, and now you're driving somewhere and it's in the evening. Go have a coffee date. Really, don't be discouraged by a coffee date. Do that. And I initiate it sometimes, many times. I'll say, you sound like a really interesting guy. If you ever want to get together and meet for a coffee, let me know. But then once I say that, I'm done talking to them. It's time to shit or get off the pot, cowboy. I just gave you this easy way to have a date and meet me in person. If you don't step up, you need to step off. So I'm really quick to get to it, because I do not want to spend 3 weeks or a month chatting with somebody inside the dating app, just to find out that they're married, or they disappear, they ghost, because they didn't respect you to start with, or they would have asked you out. They weren't really looking to date. So those are some of the tips. Take them or leave them. There are going to be people who disagree with me, and that's okay. Go ahead, follow their advice. I'm sure they're more successful at it than I am. So, but those are some of the right off the top things that I do. Go ahead, join a dating app, and you are going to get a lot of nonsense messages. Do not let those discourage you. You just delete them. Just delete or block the ones that are inappropriate or that you red flag. And here's the other thing: men are like milk. When in doubt, throw it out. So if someone's messaging you and you're like, I'm not sure, you are sure. You need to go ahead and delete or block him. So keep that in mind, that you are going to get some nonsense, but don't let the nonsense discourage you. Just you only need one good guy. You don't need 100 good guys. So weed through the muck, because the muck is in there, and hopefully your good guy is going to pop up and be perfect for you.